Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana65. As you may remember, Vasishta was teaching Rama and Sita the necessary rituals for the coronation. You have to observe all the religious rites which are preliminaries to the great event which is to take place tomorrow. He initiated Rama and Sita into Diksha. Rama honored him, and the Kula Guru left Rama after blessing him. Rama had many people to talk to, people who had come to see him after hearing about the coronation of the morrow. After spending some time with them, Rama entered into his inner apartments. Vasishta, when he left the palace of Rama, came out into the streets. Wherever his eyes rested, he saw nothing but men and women, some dancing, some singing, and everyone expressing joy in some way or other. The city was already decorated, and flowers were sprinkled on the roads, and garlands of flowers festooned the pillars and terraces of the houses. Banners were fluttering everywhere, and the entire city was waiting for the coming of the morning, when their beloved Rama would be the Yuvaraja. Rama, in the meantime, purified himself by the rituals dictated by Vasishta, and, accompanied by his wife Sita, performed the puja for Narayana. Later, they spent the night on the floor where darba grass had been spread. Early in the morning, he was roused from his sleep by Vandya, Magadha, and Sutus. He woke up and performed the morning ablutions and recited the sacred Gayatri. He was wearing white silk, and he worshipped the Brahmins who were in the palace. Even as the east began to lighten as a forerunner of the dawn, the city began to assume a festive look. Music could be heard everywhere, and there was dancing and singing in the streets. The people were delirious with happiness, and there was joy in nothing but joy in the heart of everyone in Ayodhya. 5. The maid, Mantara. On the day the king announced his intention to crown Rama, the city began to don the garb of gaiety and happiness. That evening, a servant maid of Keikei, Mantara by name, happened to go up to the terrace of the palace. It was sheer chance which prompted this woman to do so, since usually she was not in the habit of doing so, deformed as she was, because of a hunch in her back. The terrace, which was as white and beautiful as a stream of moonlight, attracted her perhaps, or perhaps it was fate, which made her ascend the steps of the terrace of the queen's palace. She stood near the parapet of the terrace and looked down at the city of Ayodhya. Something out of the way struck her. The streets were covered with flowers, and the scent of the water, which had been sprinkled on them, reached her. There were banners fluttering everywhere. The people were all looking greatly excited, and there seemed to be excessive joy writ on their faces. She could hear music, and she was intrigued as to what the great event was, which the people seemed to be celebrating. Even as she was wondering, she saw a maid passing by. This maid was wearing white silk garments, and her eyes were dancing with joy. Mantara accosted her and asked her, "Tell me, what is all this excitement about? What is to happen? Rama's mother seems to be giving away gifts to everyone around. I have never seen it happen before. The citizens seem to be very happy too. What is this provocation?" The maid who was standing by smiled happily and said, "How is it you do not know about it? Tomorrow, early in the morning, the emperor is desirous of crowning noble-minded Rama as the Yuvaraja." Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.